Yes, I do. I'll be 2 minutes. I'm back and have a coffee. We're ready to go. I've just brushed my teeth and that's really hot. And of course the train's going past. Hello everyone on your daily commute. Yes, this is me talking to the camera. Right, we're ready to go. Hello everybody. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Luke for any of the new subscribers out there. I can't believe I'm nearly at 200 subscribers like that. I know some people are on thousands and thousands and millions, but for me, the fact that nearly 200 people have pressed that subscribe button blows my mind. But anyway, enough of that. Basically, what I'm going to be doing today is a room tour. So for some of you who may or may not be following me on Instagram, you know that I am moving very, very soon. So I've lived in student halls for nearly a year now, which is just crazy. So I move out in less than a month and it is petrifying. This is like a little comfort blanket. Like, I'm super excited, but this has been like my home for a year, and then to just pack up my room is just going to be mental. But I'm moving somewhere super exciting. I can't wait to tell you all about it. I am by no means an interior designer or someone who has every ounce of knowledge when it comes to interiors. I just make my room a little bit of me. But yeah, this is my my university room, so I hope you enjoy the video. You'll be sure to subscribe if you're new, because that means, honestly, it means the world. Give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon. But yeah, enjoy my university room tour. So as you come into my room, you are met with I guess the biggest space that I have, which is my desk area. And as every student or every person will know, having a desk is kind of like quintessential. So this is kind of like the hub of wherever I'm doing work, I'll do it here. So obviously I've got a desk chair, really, really nice to just sit and crack on with some work. I have my laptop, my phone's always next to my laptop, and then I guess I'll just work around the space. So I have this lamp. I got this from IKEA when I moved. Really, really handy for when you don't want the really awful LED lights that the university provides you with. So really, really good. And then some wireless headphones. These are Kit Sound, I think that's the name, Kit Sound or something. I'll link them down below. They're just some really good wireless headphones for obviously when I'm editing. I have like a gigantic peg that has some cards on, just when I'm making notes and I need to remember them. And then behind there, I have a really large speaker. This is a portable Bluetooth speaker, which also acts as a nightlight for when you're doing a bit of reading and you don't want that great big light on. And then just next to that I have some pens and then a candle which I made at an event, and I keep that next to it just when I want to burn it and it smells nice. And just another jar with a plant leaf in that fell off my cheese plant and I thought it'd look cool, so I'd put it in there. I kind of guess it does look a bit crowded, but when I'm sat it's quite nice and calm. So yeah, I have my little bag that I bought some Ray-Ban sunglasses in. I just quite like that it's like black and white, it looks cool, so I thought I'd just put that on my desk. Right next to that is a fan, because as many of you know, I live in London and it gets hot. So I have that fan right on my desk so I can point it at me when I'm working, or I can point it at me when I'm asleep. Behind that I just have a quote that says, "Don't give up, great things take time," and I think that is very true and very relevant, especially when you're doing your degree. I think it's so easy to just quit, but if you persevere, it'll be worth it in the end, so I hope. And then next to that I just have a little pot. Whenever I come in I put my keys in there just so I know that they're always going to be there, because first week I moved in I lost my key about 7 times. So yeah, that's my little desk area. And then you look up and this is kind of like a pin board. Well, it's not kind of like a pin board, it is a pin board. Yeah, so I've just hung some string across and attached some little Polaroids with pegs, and I just think it looks really cool. It's just from loads of memories of when I've been traveling, or Christmas, or friends, just anything that makes your room feel a little bit more personal. Everyone does it. Literally every room you go in, they're going to have some kind of photos. These are just some instant ones I printed off with me and Amelia. And the lights are from Primark. There's 2 sets that I've hung across there, and then these bulb ones, I haven't turned them on, but these were a Christmas present. I'm not sure where they're from. And then I just have a very nice kind of like foliage plant. This is like £6 or something, really, really cheap. But again, I love having plants in my workspace. It just makes me feel a little bit more outdoorsy. And then next to that, I just have 2 wash bags, one with like face stuff in, one with hair stuff in, that I just keep on the end for when I'm getting ready. There's a mirror behind me, which I will show you guys. And yeah, it keeps it all neat and tidy rather than having it out, and you can just unzip them, and I guess when you go traveling as well, you can just grab them, pull them, and you're good to go. And then next to my work area, I have my printer. I wouldn't say a printer is like a definite essential. You have to have one, you can't survive without one, but towards the end of the year when it started picking up work-wise, I thought, you know what, it's worth investing. It was relatively cheap. It was like £40 from Curry's, and they give you printer ink as well. Really, really good, and it's just so handy rather than having to go to uni or a library to print stuff off, even if it's just a document or two. Really, really good. It has a scanner as well, but I've just rested a paper tray that I got from Primark on, and I've just put my paper in there. It just tidies it up a bit and makes it look a little bit more neat, but yeah. And then next to that, I just have a tropical yucca plant. Again, another plant on my really busy desk, but yeah, it's really, really nice, and like I say, it just brings the outside in and just relaxes you a little bit. And then I just keep my DSLR camera next to that. And then behind that, I just have some magazines. As some of you may or may not know, I do magazine journalism. So yeah, it's just nice to keep them stacked up. I don't have a lot. I kind of like cycle through them and throw out the ones I don't need. And yeah, I just keep them stacked there with another succulent. This kind of looks, people have said it looks like a chimney. But yeah, it's just a small little succulent in that, and it kind of just props it up. That looks cool. And then coming up, I just have a little hook that I attached. It's probably going to be really hard to get off, but I just put some necklaces and bracelets on there. It's nice to have them out, and you can just quickly grab them. I kind of forget I have them if I put them in a drawer. And then I have two boxes. This one is stationary, so I'll show you. It's probably a bit of a mess. Like a pencil case. Oh god, this is really bad. Like just loads of crap, like colour pencils, paper clips. And then in there I just have loads of, and more stationery, like envelopes, blue tack, notepads. Again, stuff that I don't really need out all the time, but I know I can just quickly grab. And then this is just a laptop case that I keep my laptop in. So that's the first little section. So then moving up, again, I have two files. I split my terms. I don't know if you guys do this, but basically I split my terms into term 1, term 2, term 3. So yeah, I just keep them there, and then a little, can I get it out? Yeah, a little notepad for when I'm taking notes. So I just keep all that there. And then these two boxes, one is full of watches. So all of my watches are in that one. All of my camera equipment is in that one. So like camera straps, lenses. I need a new way to organise stuff because it's not the most practical, but it looks like tidy, so that's all that I care about. And then up top, I just keep all of my aftershaves. I'm quite tall, so I can just quickly grab whatever ones. I can see what there are. I've got Joe Malone, Invictus. I kind of keep the ones that I wear more to the front, and then my less worn ones to the back. What have I got there? Armani Code, just random bits and bobs, but yeah, that's where I keep all of my aftershaves. And then moving over to my wardrobe, I was super lucky in that I got given a really big wardrobe. I know a lot of universities don't have huge wardrobes, but this is a pretty big size. So yeah, this is my wardrobe. I didn't tidy it beforehand because I wanted to keep it as real as possible. This is literally my wardrobe. So I try and organise it into hangers ready to hang stuff up, and then I have like really like thin hoodies and jackets, more hoodies, denim jackets, and yeah, that's that section. You can tell I work in retail. T-shirts, shirts, and then trousers. So then underneath I have like a kind of like 6-section divide. I never really used that one. This one, sorry about the terrible lighting, that's jeans, sweatshirts, like leisure wear and gym wear, not that I ever go to the gym, shorts, and then long sleeve t-shirts. And that's it. That's literally the clothing section of the wardrobe done. I'd say don't bring a lot of clothes to uni. You can buy more when you're there, and obviously you can wash them and whatnot, so I wouldn't stress too much about that. And then up top I just keep like a hold all for when I go home, some backpacks, more bags. Yeah, that's it. That's that section. Some washing tablets when you do your washing. And then they're just some cozy gear and some duvet covers that I haven't opened yet. So yeah, that's my wardrobe. And then coming over to my drawers. So basically in the top section, this is kind of like what I keep. They're not tidy by any means, tidy at all. I've seen some people's videos and they're super organized. Mine really aren't. And I literally just keep my notepad with all of my stuff in. This is gonna, if anyone has OCD, I'm really, really sorry. This is gonna make you sick. Some paper wallets, some documents, my iPad, yeah, some tape because I'm moving, sunglasses case, more sunglasses case, my hard drive. I'd like to think I am organised. It's like an organised chaos. That's drawer 1. And then drawer 2 is even worse. And this is kind of like the less needed drawer, so hairdryer, don't need that out all the time. Phone charger, camera charger, headphones. This is like the charging drawer. Let's say this is the charging electronics drawer. And then the third drawer is where I keep all of my socks and underpants, which is, again, I really didn't tidy this beforehand, I should have. A really good tip is that if you keep some shoe boxes, cut them in half and you can divide your drawers up. So I keep underpants, and then socks here. As you can tell, I need to do some washing. I'm running low, but yeah, that's where I keep my underwear. And just near my wardrobe, I have quite a big window. I'm kind of lucky in a sense that it's really big, but there's a train that runs past here near enough every 20 minutes, so it's really loud, which means you sometimes want to close your window, which obviously in London is now impossible because it gets so warm. There's offices there, and sometimes I wake up in the morning and forget there are people working, and I have no clothes on, and I'm like, oh, sorry. So yeah, that's my window, and it's got a blackout blind as well, so obviously you can block out the light on a night. And then I just have a really big fern plant next to my window, and my rucksack that I take out every day, which is from Rains, as you guys know I love it. And yeah, this is just a nice little area. Sometimes I do sit down here and bring my laptop and just chill, get the night light. But oh yeah, there's the train. Every single day. Yeah, it's a cool little space. I quite like, again, this size of this plant, but yeah, it's a cool little area. And then next to my window, I have a clothing rail. Again, I wouldn't say it was an essential, but for me, I have quite a lot of outerwear, and it kind of frees up space in your wardrobe. So this is just a really simple clothing rail from Habitat, and I just put all of my really thick jackets on. So I've got like one I got in the vintage fair, one from Zara. All of these are like overcoats, more overcoats, a trench coat, and these like just jackets and a waterproof raincoat. But yeah, it's just a really nice way. I mean, obviously it's not ideal to have it out, and that eats into some of the space and quite a small room, but it is, you can just grab them, pull them out, you know what's there. But yeah, I think I need to stop buying coats. But yeah, that's the little space in my corner. And then moving over to my bed, I was fairly lucky in the sense that I got a 3/4 length bed, so it's not a double, it's not a single, it's kind of like in between. But yeah, it's not the comfiest of beds. I had to put like a nice mattress topper on for it to be a little bit nicer, but it's cool. And then I've just put 2 posters on the wall, which again, I'm not sure if every accommodation lets you, but I know I was done, but I did it anyway. I used the non-residue sticky things, so hopefully they won't leave any marks. And I've just put a world scratch map and a vintage map of the New York subway on there. So yeah, I just think that looks quite cool. And then above my bed is another little bit of storage. I actually quite like this about the room. It adds a little interesting element, I guess. So yeah, above I keep all of my cookbooks. Many of you know I'm into my food. So yeah, I've got all my cookbooks here. I've got a New York cult one, a street food one that I absolutely love. Yeah, it's just a cool way to keep them. And then I've got an L that lights up. Yeah, there we are. That's quite cool. I got that in York. And then I've just got a little mini succulent next to that. And in that corner I don't really have a lot going on. I've got a little cactus, another camera, a camera lens that's actually a mug, but I never use it as that. I just think it looks cool. And a quote that says, "But first coffee," because I think that sums me up very well. A little bit simple. You can obviously put a glass of water there on a night. And then above I have some more quotes. This is a plant I got for my birthday from my friend Freya. And then this is one of my favourite quotes. This is "Eat well and travel often," and I absolutely love that. And then I have another quote behind that says, "Don't forget to be awesome." Again, and I really, really like that one. And then I have a little crate. I just thought this was a really cool idea to keep books in storage, so I've just got some books and novels and whatnot that I keep in there. And then literally next to that I have a gigantic plant that I've just bought. I think it looks quite cool. It adds a bit of height. And then another quote that says, "I can and I will." But yeah, that's like the bed area, I guess. But yeah, quite simple. Nothing too exciting. I don't really love the yellow, but I mean everything else is white in the room, so it adds a bit of colour. But yeah, that's base. As soon as you come in, that's my tripod I've used for filming. As soon as you come in through the door, you have what I can only describe as a ridiculous amount of shoes. Yeah, I really should stop. This rack was from Argos, and I just keep all of my Chelsea boots on top. More like smart shoes and loafers underneath. These are kind of like desert boots and more Chelsea boots. These are like brogues almost, cobblers. and then more Chelsea boots, and then the rest are just trainers. And then I have 2 little hooks on the wall. I keep a lint roller for when I'm covered in fluff, a cap, and a belt, and then that's it really. So then next to the door, I just have a really long mirror. Hi. And then you open this door and you go into the bathroom. I'm really lucky in that I have an ensuite bathroom. So I guess that we don't have to share with anyone, but yeah, this is the bathroom. Hello. So obviously toilet, it's got some hand towels, a little shelf I keep my razor, some cotton buds, a lip scrub and a face mask. And then I just keep all of my toiletries in 2 separate boxes, just divide them up between shower and face. I have a toothbrush, some hand wash and 2 toothpastes. One's just a clean one and one's a charcoal whitening one. A sink, a stack of towels, clean towels, keep them next to the shower. My shower, which is actually a really good shower to be honest, it's quite a good size. And a gigantic mirror that lets you see how lovely you look on the morning. It's a good size, it's a good size. I wish I had a window, but you know, you can't have everything. But yeah, it's a fair sized bathroom and it does the job, This is just me walking in through the front door, and this is what you met with the shoe rack. Obviously I keep my suitcase underneath. Like I said, the wash bags earlier, and then this is it. It's not a massive room, but it does the job. And yeah, this is my home. So that's it guys, I really hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye bye for now.